All right, welcome back. It is still the Ultimate Men's Guide, The Black Table, and we dive into our third quickfire for tonight. Nkechi Blessing, a shocking revelation that got the whole social space talking. She says she doesn't earn 1 million per movie, but someone sends her 1 million naira every week. And the big question, should men stop dating broke women since women don't rate broke men? We go back to that, and then we still touch base on what Nkechi Blessing has said. She's an actor. She's controversial. She's always in the news for, the good, the bad, and the ugly. But she says she earns $1 million a week. Not from acting.
From dating.
But from dating.
Yes,
so there's a video out there. We'll check out the video, and then when we return, we dive into it and tear it apart.
Made me, I had to take a break because guess what? If I shoot a movie, I might not get 1 million naira from a movie. So imagine you meeting someone. Hello, you ask the question. Imagine you meeting someone placing you on a 1 million salary, not a month, every week. But every week, brother. Benny.
Like
anytime I say I have a script, I need to go on set. He asks how much are they going to pay you there? I'll be like, babe, between 500 to 1 million. He sends me more than the money I mentioned and say, just relax.
Do you know the person now is still anonymous?
It is not your business.
All right, so you guys just saw the video with Nkechi Blessing talking about the fact that she earns $1 million naira every week, and not just, from her efforts as an actor. She didn't clearly state where and how she earns that money, but, she says she earns it. Now, I recently was with a couple of people, and then a friend of mine, a lady, said the same thing. Like, on a good day in a week, she earns like about $1 million naira. So I asked, how do you earn it? And then she giggles, smiles, and didn't say anything. So the big question here tonight is, if there's no mathematics to making money, should people come out publicly to talk about it?
Oh, I like
because
that.
Why is it so easy for men to dash women millions, but when it comes to helping their fellow men, they start calculating? When a man is down and needs just 50K to breathe, even his guy friends will say for they'll say brotherly. So why do men find it easier to financially support women than to build each other up?
I think
because the thing is this: is it from a man? She didn't really say.
Who else could it possibly be from?
Okay, gang.
It could be a woman, though.
It can never be.
It could, no.
Okay, check this out. It could be, but it's obviously not.
It could be a woman.
It's obviously not. And for men helping other men that are not batty boys, that's another conversation.
Bro.
That's another conversation.
It is.
But I think there's just this hold that I think women have over men. That if a woman comes,
Did you say hold or a hold?
Hold.
Oh, okay.
HOLD.
No, because the former would have been better.
So there's a hold that women have over men, that it's easier for a man to be sympathetic.
Did you say old or
hold? Is my
I think
English?
he meant whole.
Oh,
No,
old.
hold.
Okay.
No. I think he meant
There's a
hold.
grip. There's a grip that women have over
grip.
men.
Okay.
Yeah, it's still from the hole, right? It's got that grip in it.
So at the end of the day, it's when a woman, you're more sympathetic towards women. Do you understand? Even in your family, you're more sympathetic to your mother or your sister than you are to your brothers or your dad. Because a man feels another man will make it happen. Another man will find a way. Another man can work hard and put himself in the same position that you are.
Okay.
But you just feel that women don't have that advantage. So you just look at your fellow man like, listen, I know, you'll be okay. You'll be all right.
Yeah.
You're a man.
Do you do that?
Do I do what?
What you just described.
Yes, I do.
That's the problem.
Okay, so
These
let
are
me
yes, I do.
ask you this question. You said something earlier about not dating women who are not in your circle. Does that apply to men who are not in your circle? Would you be able to help a man, or be in a friendship with men who do not have the same level capacity as you do?
I'll answer this in two ways.
Because they say men know they help men.
The first is, we shouldn't blame the problems that emanate from a patriarchal society. We as men, from when you're a boy, you're told you need to learn how to protect, provide, and secure. Like you're literally drilled into your head from when you're a kid. Like should be a boy. You have to figure it out now. But when it comes to the girls, they're like, much more lax. I take care of my younger sister. Like, bro, I spend a shit ton on. Whenever she's like, oh, bro, I give her money. Now, to the question of do I have guys who are not on the same financial level as I am? Yeah, I do, because I have people who serve me in ways that even money can get me into the room, right? But let's also not forget that as men, we do have ego and pride. So sometimes even your own boy willing to flute you sometimes, you're like, all the time, does he think is superior to me?
Which circles back to what we talked about earlier, like you're going out and then somebody's a leech, and then you're trying to...
So in that situation, if you know that it gets tiring at some point when you have to be the one who's carrying everybody, and you can give out of your own goodwill, but when it gets to the point where people start becoming entitled to not just your resources but to your energy, there has to be boundaries.
So do you agree to that statement? Do men help men?
Men do help. I mean, I help men. I have friends who are always coming through for me. It's just about the relationship that you people have that will determine the extent at which someone will go out for you. Right? I won't help someone when I know that it will negatively impact me. And I've also learned to just do what I can, because whether or not I do it, there will always be someone else that will run to it anyways.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah, I believe like if I do it, it's because I'm capable of it at that point in time. And I also value the relationship that we have, and I can do it at that point without it affecting my own finances. I will not do anything when I know it's going to affect my finances. But if I also know that this person, for example, if I know that this guy, if I give him money, all he blows it on is on alcohol, women, and drugs, like why will I want to always give you my resources? I won't. But if I know that, okay, yeah, you just need, that extra leverage, that, if I just give you that push, you will make something out of it, of course. And let's not forget, you cannot compare men and women together. It's just not possible. Like, there are things that, a woman will come to you for, and you just be like, yeah, of course. When I'm in love, bro, I always spend the shit. I will spend on who I'm with. But it's just apples to oranges. They are not the same thing. It just depends on the relationship dynamic you have with that person. If I know I can trust this person and I know he's been there for me when I needed it, of course. But guys, we have a chip on our shoulder. So to an extent, if you feel like this guy, I've had situations where I was constantly showing up for someone, and eventually this was the same person that was chatting terrible about me around, because people want to see you win. People want to see you win, not more than them. So once you now start elevating past them, they have an issue with it.
Problem.
Exactly.
So I'm still kind of stuck on the point you made earlier about a level of woman financially that you can't date. So you can't date a broke chick.
No, I won't.
I won't. You already said that.
I won't date a broke chick. And for me, broke.
What about the scenario whereby you elevate a broke chick, give her a lifestyle, and she's no longer a broke chick?
See,
you put her on in general.
Wealth is in three phases: be, do, have. You can't skip be, do, and have. It's not possible.
Okay.
Most people want to be multi-millionaires. They don't do what multi-millionaires do. They are not even that person yet. Because there's a difference. I say, like, some people are pre-rich, they are not broke. They've not physically manifested that money in their bank account, but you can see with their actions and their attitudes, their mental state of mind, they are going to be wealthy. It's like if someone saw me when I was 14, I literally said I'm going to be the best in the world at what I do. Right now, there's no one dead or alive that has my track record when it comes to e-commerce as a Nigerian.
So if you met a lady that you saw that in her, Can't you invest in that to get there? And
That
date her?
doesn't mean she's broke. Like for me, my broke is, you could have $200,000 in the bank account and be broke.
Yeah.
Because you have money trauma.
Because it's a
right? It's a
yeah.
So that's the
mindset.
point. Broke is not
Yeah.
exactly money.
It's not really just money. Money is just one facet of being broke. It's like your habits, your actions, your mental state, and also your surrounding. Because sometimes you could, they say you're a product of the 5 people you interact with the most, right? So if you hang out with wealthy people, you become wealthy, right? And if you hang out with, if you're the wealthiest in a circle of 5 friends, it's a matter of time before you are broke.
Because if you're not gaining, they're taking.
Yes.
It's that simple.
Anyway, I still argue that.
But before we go any further, I asked you a question earlier, Quincy. I asked you if you were in a relationship, and you were a bit quiet. And now I'm going to ask you that question again and ask if you had the resources, would you give out ₦1 million every week to your woman?
Relationship, yes, I am.
Okay.
If you had the resources, would you give out? Of course.
Okay.
Of course.
But why would you do so?
Why not?
Would you give your guy?
Exactly. Thank you. Would you give it to your friends?
So that's why I was.
Would you give me ₦1 million?
That's of course.
You now, give me, Quincy.
Wait, now you get where they go. You get where they go. So I was about to highlight something about gang.
Yeah.
That gang might be the most faithful man in Lagos, but he's a bad person. that's really what it is. Because I asked gang, I said, gang, are you one of those people that would rather give a woman over a man? And he said yes. And he is also a part of it.
Is a part of the problem.
Partially. So I'm for, what are you trying to use it for? Right? What's the situation? You can't particularly be begging me to eat.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
Yeah. If you're trying to eat, it's fine, but maybe not that day. But if you want on the chop,
if it's a regular thing, there's a problem.
You want to eat, there's a problem.
Yeah.
You get. But would I give a man? Of course, bro. Of course. I'm very big on helping fellow men. It's very important, right? Now, he mentioned the point that's very important as well. He said, look, it's helped someone and then the person, turns out to be the one to.
Yeah.
Bro, I say I've been at that level with too many people. But guess what? It always comes back to me. I don't care. I'll still help every time I can afford to and keep it moving.
Nah, I disagree.
Bro, I can agree. I can testify to that.
I disagree.
Baba, keep it moving.
Keep it moving. Why do you
know what I
disagree?
mean? Because,
I disagree.
Bro, there's so many. If we're going to speak on people that will talk about you, unless you're not doing anything.
People will always talk about
Yeah,
you.
people will always talk about you.
So sorry, guys.
Okay,
Sorry. I'm so sorry. There's that part, right? Always, as a man, always help a fellow man. Depending on the kind of man, he is not here to borrow money from you to eat every day. You are not paying feeding allowance.
Okay, so
he's trying to get money from you on different fronts.
It's
or he's working on
interesting.
something. He's trying to he's in a jam at the moment and he needs stuff.
Yeah.
Those type of situations. Yeah. Why not? You get. That's one side. Now, number two, about the main angle of the conversation, which is spending on women. I'm not in that tax bracket yet, you see, but I can tell you for free that 1 million every week, she never even start to see money.
Yeah.
And she has a big booty. Girl, have you seen her booty? It's massive, baby. Yeah. So yeah, she should even be collecting more than that. And then what did you call them earlier? The have-nots? Yeah, the have-nots are always quick to talk. It's crazy work. They're very, very, she's lying, liar. They posted meme of, bro, if we all live in Lagos, but we don't live in Lagos together. The same Lagos you and I are on a different table at a bar. Yeah. It's a different type of Lagos. I did one table sometime recently. I not go make it. They spin one babe just show up for the table. They're talking about girls, and then one random girl shows up on the table. And a man budgeted the amount he's going to use to enter the babe. and it's about 40 mil. I went there to present to ask for funding. I did, yeah. Then they talk about 40 mil where they want you spin a babe within a certain timeline. Make it start to the daytime. What are you talking about? There's money in Lagos. They're spending money. She's not receiving enough. Men are doling out cash for the average of 4 million a month. What are you? Don't even have mommy issues. I told you, your mommy is not feeling fine. 20 mil land in your account. Babe, I just got a contract. Happy deal. Go on shopping. Bro, they're giving girls. They say, Dubai, book your trip. How much is the total package? Yeah. $20,000. Take first. I'll give you the balance on what you are to spend next tomorrow. It's in Lagos, bro.
Okay.
It's
now,
in the places
Quincy,
you go to.
Right. Let's see gang quickly.
Everything you're saying is valid, but it speaks to a certain kind of lifestyle.
Exactly.
It speaks to a certain kind of lifestyle. So I'm not talking about spinning a babe or doing some immoral things or doing this and that. I'm talking about genuine assistance when people need certain things. You have a choice to pick between a guy and a woman that have the same issues, same problem, but you can only assist one. There's a mental place that puts you in the position to say that the guy, as a man, he might be able to hold on longer.
Exactly.
He might be able to make it through. And you will have a certain level.
Sir, I'm not one of those guys. Because guess what?
But you can only speak
like
to you.
What I said, no, that's what I said. I said, I am not one of those guys. And it took a lot of mental work. Do you understand? Bro, unfortunately, Gang said it before. He said, I think he said it. Said something about, he might have, I'm not the only option he has.
Yeah.
Bro, the ego of a man to come and ask you for help is a huge thing.
Yeah.
You thinking you are not the only man he has. You might actually be the only man he has. I'm sorry. I know they beg people for anything, but I've been in a situation where I needed people to help and couldn't because they would rather give women money to sleep with.
But I give you an example.
To sleep with women. Sorry, let me land. To sleep with women. Bro, I'll go help man.
Because
you've been on the other
side.
Wait.
Unless say you man will no work for your money.
Let me come in. Because there was something I said earlier on. I said sometimes even in your family space, you would help your sister before you help your brother. So let's not compare this scenario to that scenario. With your brother and sister that are in certain situations, because you know she's female, there's a way you will do things for her.
There's no mention of family in this conversation.
I'm just giving you the scenario.
But if we're doing family, I will still help my brother. You know why? Because my father will dole out the bread for my younger sister. He will even give her times two
then,
of what she's asking for.
Before we came on the show this evening, we identified that women usually have options, multiple options.
That's why I was trying to land.
On that note, we take a quick break.
The woman has more options.
We take a quick break.
Than a man. Help men, bro.
We will be talking about our main topic tonight. And the gentleman to my left,
Kawi Ahmed.
he is going to be on the spotlight. All right, we'll catch you guys on the other side.